So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I welcome you wholeheartedly to this evening where we celebrate the life of legend Dr. Mahipal Sachdev. A huge round of applause, please. We'll just quickly do a clap check. What is clap check? No, it's still not there. Puri Chanakya Puri hilni chahiye. You're still not hearing the clap. Louder. All right, thanks for the energy. My name is Chintamani, and we from Mankind, Dr. Mahipal sir, Dr. Alka ma'am, we are honored to have you, host you for this great evening and for this great event. So no auspicious occasion begins without the lamp lighting. Can I invite on the dais Dr. Mahipal sir, Dr. Alka ma'am, Dr. Harshpal, Dr. Jagjit, Dr. Ritika, and Dr. Gitansha to do the honors, please. Asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Let there be knowledge, let there be light. Thank you so much for doing the honors. Please take your seats. So before we start, I'll just give a bit of context on, why documentaries on doctors as a project that we picked up at Mankind. It's surprising that in the history of around 135 years plus of filmmaking, there are either handful or next to none movies that are created on doctors. And hence, I think it was our responsibility to take up this project and honor doctors like Dr. Mahipal and go ahead and do this project. Just to kind of, set the context further and deep, we would like to play a message from our MD and Vice Chairman, Mr. Rajiv Juneja. Can we have the message, please?
Good morning, Namaskar, sir. My name is Rajiv Juneja. Thank you very much for coming in this function. I represent Mankind as Managing Director and Vice Chairman. From core of my heart, I say thank you very much for sparing so many days for Team Mankind in creating this film of yours. And there is a purpose for creating this film. There is an incident involved with this. Many years back, some very famous scientists came to our hometown, and I wanted my son to join me in the function. But he said he did not want to join because as per him, function would be boring. The same way my son wanted to go to a function with me in which a film star was coming and a cricketer was coming. Image of a great professional, a scientist, was different than the image of a cricketer. So that particular day, this idea came that we should do something which can really create a bigger image, better image, what these scientists, these great people, in our case, great doctors, master of the craft, They have done something great for the service of humankind, for medical science, for the patients, for society as a whole. So keeping that in mind, we try to build something on that. We hired the services of best of the professionals and tried our level best to make it world class. And hope that you would like it, your family would like it, your friends will like it. That's our endeavor. In Mankind, on one side, sir, we always want to promote very aggressively the science side, the medical science to doctors, and we just want that whatever latest things are happening in the field of medical science, that should be propagated. At the same time, because our name is Mankind, company's name is Mankind, we cannot forget the human side. The kindness is always there. So we always believe that whatever a personality becomes, whatever you have become, there must be so much of contribution of your whole family. Your parents, your wife, your kids, your teachers, your colleagues, they too must have contributed. Your friends must have contributed a lot. So with this film, the help of this film, we have tried to create some kind of a memory in which we could really showcase you as a hero which you actually are. We don't know, how much we have succeeded, but we always believe in karma. We have tried our level best. Team Mankind have done the best possible thing. Their intentions were great. Their trying were the highest level, and hope that you like it. So thank you so much, sir, for coming here. Thank you to your whole family. Thank you to the friends. Thank you to the doctors for coming here. We are just grateful and hope that you will like the film, you like the hospitality of Team Mankind. Thank you so much and have a great year ahead, sir. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to invite Mr. Rinkesh Shah from Mankind for the welcome note. Rinkesh, if we can have you on the dais.
Thank you, Chintamani. First of all, to all the audience, all the dignitaries, a big welcome to all of you to celebrate the life of the great Dr. Mahipal over here. So a big round of applause to Dr. Mahipal and to all the audiences who took this time out to come out over here on a Saturday evening. My name is Rinkesh Shah. I represent Mankind Pharma. As you heard Chintamani and you heard from Mr. Rajiv Juneja, this is a very memorable project which we have undertaken, and the story of it is not a year old or a 2-year old. It goes back decades. This feeling of the fact that we have to celebrate life of doctors has been staying with our founder for a very long time. May it be destiny, may it call an opportunity time, may it call the available of resources, is that we are able to execute it at this particular moment, so to say. White Coat Legend is a project which is going to celebrate the great life, the great journeys which the greatest of the doctors in the medical fraternity have had over the years. And it's going to be for around 30, 40, 50 doctors or so from possibly a million doctors which are there in this country. So that's the stature, that's the contributions, that's the impact which these doctors have brought in the life of day-to-day patients, day-to-day general public, and to the entire fraternity, so to say. And I think with the current state of things in the country, I think it is only obvious, it is only must that we should celebrate the life of doctors and treat them as the heroes that they really are. When it comes to we doing this particular documentary, I think, sir, thank you so much for giving the time to us. I know that 3 days of shoot while you are still practicing, and your family and staff, colleagues, friends, everyone giving us that time wholeheartedly. I know it's not easy. So thank you so much to entertain us, to possibly make time and your patience with our tantrums. I'm sure the team would have asked you to possibly walk this way and possibly narrate a whole lot of stories from your life and you would have to take time to go through it. So thanks for taking that time out, sir. When it comes to Mankind Pharma, possibly I would like to say that as an organization, we are something like, sir, we are always wanted to try something. It's been around a 3-decade journey for Mankind Pharma. We are today the #1 prescribed company in the country. So thanks to the entire medical fraternity to kind of help us to reach where we are today. We are a 23,000 employee company. We are a billion rupee in revenue. We have some 27, 28 manufacturing side. We have 43 billion installed capacity to manufacture drugs here in India. So it's purely a make in India company with the highest amount of quality and possibly the least amount of price, and making it very accessible to the nooks and corners of the country. We have 500 plus scientists. So it's a large corporation. And possibly because of that, we are able to put all these pieces together and possibly meet with all of you today over here. I will not take a lot of time of everyone. I know that you are all patiently waiting to see the movie. This movie will be available on docflix.com, which is our OTT platform. Some QR codes will be there on your table for you to scan. So after this is like a Thursday for a Friday movie, right? So it's a premiere for us. So enjoy this premiere. Have a look at the movie, laugh out, cheer out, clap it out. Whatever emotions you are feeling during this bit when the movie is running. So enjoy this premiere, and the movie will be available after this on docflix.com. Thank you so much once again to all the dignitaries, audience, sir, everyone for making this time out. I'm Rinkesh Shah signing off to Chintamani. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rinkesh. I think Rinkesh mentioned about Docflix. What is Docflix? Just let's have a glimpse quickly. So guys, we enjoyed making the movie a lot. I hope you enjoyed watching it a lot. Do applaud, whistle if you wish to. Enjoy the movie. Can you please roll the movie?
I don't have a typical story of having studied under a lamppost or something like that.
Mahipal had a very clarity of the vision that he has to become a doctor, and that was it.
This is a profession where service is also a very, very significant part. To actually make the practice bigger than an individual, that was my goal right from the beginning. We unfortunately had the assassination of Indira Gandhi, the then Prime Minister, and there were that followed was the riots.
Suddenly we got a call that they're going to come and burn the house.
Riots started in November, lasted for a couple of days, etc. And my exam was on 1st of December.
It was a very, very tough time.
Dr. Mahipal, you had gone to US. What have you learned there, or what do you want that we should bring to AIIMS? And I said, get me a phaco machine. my gut said that this is going to be the future of cataract surgery. Whenever I would tell somebody that I have decided to quit my job at AIMS, they would feel that I have lost it.
He says, I don't mind trying and failing, but I'll always regret if I don't try.
The entire theme of Center for Sight was to be the last word in various super specialties within ophthalmology. That's when we coined Center for Sight, every eye deserves the best.
We could see his journey play out. And that was an inspiration.
He's someone who doesn't expect you to do something, but when you see him, you just want to emulate him.
He had the passion, he had the vision, but the best thing was, I think, God was with us.
When nothing works, it's only the hard work that works. Live your dream and live it big.
These are the brainy people. Okay, wherever they would go, they would achieve success. He's a very, very good leader.
A lot of people have fire in their belly. He doesn't have fire in his belly. He's got fire in his body.
I feel he's the last of the stars in Indian ophthalmology.
I still have to do a lot more. Age is but a number. I have started getting the Lifetime Achievement Awards, but I still don't want to hang my boots. हम तो चले थे बस यूं ही, लोग जुड़ते गए और कारवां बनता गया.
Once again, a huge round of applause for Dr. Mahipal Sachdev. Dr. Mahipal sir, on this note, if I may request you to come on the dais, please. And if we can have Mr. Sanjeev Kaul, Ms. Supriya Sharma, and Mr. Palash to felicitate this white coat legend, Dr. Mahipal Sachdev. Can we have the team, please? Right. Thank you so much. If I may request Dr. Mahipal Sachdev to please be here on the dais, and if I can request Dr. Alka, Dr. Ritika, and Dr. Gitansha to be on the dais. I'm sure your family paved the path for your success. We would like you to facilitate your family for all the unwavered support that they have provided to you all this while. A huge round of applause, please. photo, please? So if you can have a photo, please. All right. So I'll just take one more moment, ma'am. Please, you can take your seats. If I may invite the Mankind team to be here on the dais, please, quickly. Mr. Vivek, Mr. Sachin. Mr. Rohit, Mr. Salam. So may I request you to felicitate the team? Without their support, sir, I don't think so we would have been in any position to make this film. So thank you so much for that. All right. Please take your seat. Sir, you can take your seat as well. I'll call you back in some time. So how did we like the film? Oh, it gave me goose pimples in spite of watching it hundreds of times over the edit. Especially the shot where Dr. Alka walks in from behind Dr. Mahipal like a strong walking wall of Gibraltar. So thank you so much for that. If now I may ask Mr. Navneet Singh to be on the dais and express his emotions about Dr. Mahipal. Can we have the mic, please?
My compliments to Mankind Pharma for a wonderfully produced documentary, and my compliments to all the actors in the documentary. On a light note, Alka told me, Viri, I want you to speak for a while, keep it short and sweet. 1.5 minutes. Well, I'll take some liberties with terminology and I'll take you back in time. I quite understand now why Alka said, don't speak too much, because all that I had to say has already been said in the documentary. It's brought across Mahipal's persona extremely well. I'll take you back in time a little bit and I'll take liberties with terminology. Mahipal and I are from the same gene pool, apart from being from the same modern school also. Our Dadaji, Sardar Bahadur Sardar Mool Singh, got his honorific title after 40 years of distinguished service on Northwestern Railways. I believe it was given to only 1 in 1,000 people. It is also family folklore that in the Walton Training School, in a course, he scored the highest marks ever, which have not been equal till date. Mahipal's father, my Chachaji, was MA in maths and a wizard in numbers. He was the core group of mathematicians in the Ministry of Finance, which was the genesis of the Indian Statistical Service. He became a specialist in hydrology, but numbers was very much in his mind. So what Mahipal today is a combination. What I'm trying to say is the family ethos was do well in school, choose a profession, and excel in it. Mahipal has done both, and it made us all very proud. So Alka has often said in the documentary that God was with us. God is with those who have faith, and they have kept faith. And may God be with you in the years to come, and we'll be watching with great, and our blessings are to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for such a lovely message, sir. If I may invite on the dais, Dr. Harsh Kumar, please.
सर ने तो लिबर्टी ले ली पर मैडम मैं तो टाइम कर लेना प्लीज So I think nobody except Harshi Bhaiya has been with Mahipal longer than me. 10 years in modern school, 20 years in AIMS, and 20 years I was the first person from AIMS to join him as a faculty. And so my wife used to say, यार तुम सारा टाइम तो इसके पीछे पीछे चले हो और देखो इसके 60 सेंटर हो गए तुम वहीं चल रहे हो भी. तो मैंने कहा डार्लिंग, ही इज 1 year senior to me, भी 1 साल है मेरे पास. But after seeing this, you really know what this man is. And इकबाल साहब का एक शेर याद आता है. और पहले बता दूं भाई, दीदावर का मतलब होता है विजनरी. तो हजारों साल नरगिस अपनी बेनूरी पे रोता है और तब कहीं जाके होता है चमन में दीदावर पैदा. So yes, indeed one of the finest persons I have ever met. Such a sharp mind, and he's a God's gift to us, because the way he has made all of us and the way he has given us opportunities, I don't think anybody can do or anybody can do. And hard work की जहाँ तक बात चल रही थी, तो मैं बताता हूँ भाई, डॉक्टर महिपाल गए हुए, हम जब छोटा सेंटर था हमारा, तो डॉक्टर महिपाल गए हुए, यार वहाँ तो यूएस गए हैं, चल यार थोड़े तो रिलैक्स है हम यार. तो हम आए भी सुबह 9 बजे, और मैंने कहा चल भाई राकेश को देखा था आपने, चल भाई चाय समोसे हो जाए यार. सर तो अभी 4 बजे की फ्लाइट से उतरेंगे. कहता सर धीमे बोलो. अबे क्या हुआ भाई? अरे 8 कैटरेट खत्म कर चुके हैं सर और 2 बजे. मैंने कहा भाई क्या आदमी है यार ये. मतलब coming back from US, waking up whole night, 4 a.m. in the morning, and he is here in the center much before anybody else. Oh my God. That is what hard work is. And he has always inspired us for that. And as far as the leadership qualities are concerned, he is not a leader of the herd. He was a leader when and where? AIMS, in Students' Union. You know, creme de la creme, 35 people chosen from millions of people who want to get all into AIMS. There, everybody told him, yaar, tu hi kar rahi hai in sabse baatein, hamara to dimag nahi chalta itna. So he was that kind. And beyond that, Faculty Association of AIMS, which he was heading. So even more elite group. And that is his leadership quality. But beyond that, there were two, 3 times this happened, that there were some really, really elite people from elite institution. और मैंने कहा भी क्या करना है, अब रिटायर हो रहे हो तुम लोग, तो कहते हैं यार और क्या करेंगे, महिपाल के पास ही जाएंगे. So that basically means, and I said, so he said, the neatest practice, most respectful, who knows and who himself is such a great surgeon. So you don't mind working with him or even under him if it has to be. And on the last note, so that's what my wife told me, tum zyada dimag mat lagana, kindly just keep following him. So thank you, Mahipal, for being there for us to follow you.
So thank you so much for such heartfelt messages from your side. If I may request Mr. Vinod Dugal to be on the dais to express his views on sir. Can we have the mic, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, great pleasure being here. You've seen the documentary, you've heard various speakers, and I'm sure Mahipal has also spoken. So you all know his contribution in healthcare, particularly where eye care is concerned. It's not only this guy's back is very interesting. Hello? Thank you. So, I have seen Mahipal when he had just started his own this thing. And from there, where he has grown, with what lagan, with what this thing, it is incredible. Thousands of patients over a period of time, and hundreds of employees, and center site has never had any criticism or any such thing, has always earned praise. So my compliments to you, Mahipal, for doing a fantastic job. So let's not forget that behind every successful man, there's a woman. And we know Alka when she was a young thing, and I think the amount of, not only she's a doctor, but the manager, running the show, managing the whole thing, all the burdens and things like that. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Alka also, biggest. Mahipal, you will not be where you are without her, okay? So my blessings to both of you, and I would say all the patients who have been there and who have been treated well, and I'm sure all 100% have been treated well. Their blessings are also with you, and we want to see Center for Sight growing, growing, and growing even more. Congratulations, best wishes.
Thank you so much, sir. Your voice was really amazing, sir. Your voice is really amazing. Thank you so much for that. If I may call Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, sir, now on the dais to speak some words about Dr. Mahipal. Can we have the mic, please?
A very good evening to all, and it's a very special day. I wasn't prepared for this, but I must say, watching a documentary like this inspires you truly. And the best part about this entire documentary was that how a person, through hard work, sincerity, could aim for the sky. वो आसमान भी छू लेता है और उसके पैर भी धरती पे होते हैं. वो डॉक्टर महिपाल जी ने करके दिखाया. It is very inspirational. I must also on a personal note say this, that wonderful achievements, very inspiring, but at the same time, as a human being, the way he touches your life. I've known him for quite some time now, and I must tell you, from a doctor, he became a member of my family, and he has treated me like that. My family also, my wife is not here. So I would say that's the beauty, that a very successful entrepreneur, one of the best ophthalmologists, but a lovely human being. And to that I salute. And while I was watching the documentary, it came to my mind. One thing resonated with me, at least. When you were bowing before the Almighty, in whatever form it is there, and I would say your turban is upright. There is a lot of controversy on turban, but I'm so proud to see that turban and the humanity at display with your sincerity and hard work. और आपकी शान में अर्ज कर देता हूं, क्योंकि आपने कहा अकेले ही चला था जानिबे मंजिल, लोग आते गए कारवां बनता गया. तो मैं समझता हूं आज आपकी लाइफ जो है वो उदाहरण है हम सब के लिए. You've truly inspired me. You've inspired all of us here. We wish you good luck in the future. And I must say, as rightly pointed out, that behind your success, on the side of your success, and in front of your success is a beautiful lady sitting next to you, Alka ji. And we are all so very proud of you and your children. Thank you so much.
Beautiful words. Thank you so much for that, sir. If I can request Mr. Sudhir Chaudhary to be here on the dais.
गुड इवनिंग. मैं जब टीवी के स्टूडियो में होता हूं तो अचानक से कई बार ऐसा होता है कि कोई ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ आ जाती है और आपको खुद नहीं पता होता. यू आर नॉट प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर इट. तो आज मेरे साथ बिल्कुल ऐसे ही हुआ. मुझे पता नहीं था कि मुझे यहाँ बोलना पड़ेगा. मैं कोई तैयारी करके नहीं आया. लेकिन ये जो ब्रेकिंग न्यूज़ अभी आई मेरे सामने, फॉर्चुनेटली मैं इसके बारे में सब जानता हूँ. तो मैं 1 घंटे तक 2 घंटे तक इस विषय के बारे में बोल सकता हूँ, डॉक्टर महिपाल के बारे में. तो आंखों का एक ऐसा अस्पताल जहां आप आंख बंद करके जा सकते हैं, इतना विश्वास आपके मन में होगा. मुझे मेरे माता पिता का एक ऑपरेशन कराना था, सर्जरी करानी थी, और आंख बंद करके मैं डॉक्टर महिपाल के पास, डॉक्टर अलका के पास ले गया. और आप विश्वास नहीं करेंगे, मैं वहां सिर्फ मुश्किल से 15-20 मिनट रुका होऊंगा, आधा घंटा में रुका, और मैं अपने पेरेंट्स को इनके हवाले छोड़ के चला गया और बिल्कुल किसी प्रकार की कोई चिंता नहीं थी. डॉक्टर महिपाल से जब मेरी मुलाकात हुई थी तो इतने सौम्य व्यक्ति जो आपको आपकी हर बीमारी के बारे में पहले बताएंगे, एक्सप्लेन करेंगे। आजकल हमारे मीडिया में कहते हैं कि एक्सप्लेनर्स का जमाना है, खबर तो सब दे देते हैं लेकिन एक्सप्लेन बहुत कम लोग कर पाते हैं। तो मैं जब इनके पास जाता हूं हमेशा, तो बीमारी तो बताते हैं लेकिन एक्सप्लेन करते हैं कि ये कैसे हुआ। और देखिए, आज के जमाने में ऑनेस्टी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, इंटेग्रिटी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। और अगर आपको एक ऐसा सफल प्रोफेशनल मिल जाए जो अपने सिद्धांतों पर अड़िग रहता है, जिसने अपने सिद्धांतों से कभी समझौता नहीं किया, तो ऐसे व्यक्ति से मिलकर मजा आ जाता है। और मैं जब भी उनके साथ मिलता हूं, एक डॉक्टर के नाते तो है ही, लेकिन एक पर्सनली भी बहुत मजा आता है। और डॉक्टर अलका के बारे में, ये एक जुगलबंदी है, यानी जैसे एक ऑर्केस्ट्रा होता है और ऑर्केस्ट्रा में अकेला आदमी कुछ नहीं कर पाता, तो डॉक्टर अलका और डॉक्टर महिपाल एक ऐसा मधुर ऑर्केस्ट्रा है कि जब ये मिलके कोई धुन बनाते हैं, मिलके कोई सर्जरी करते हैं, मिलके किसी पेशेंट को ठीक करते हैं, वो एक मधुर संगीत की तरह होता है, म्यूजिक की तरह होता है, आपको पता भी नहीं चलता और आप उसे इतना एंजॉय करते हैं। तो ये ऐसे डॉक्टर हैं जो बीमारी को भी आपको एंजॉय करा देंगे। तो मैं बहुत खुश हूं आज कि आज इस समारोह में मैं आया। मैंने इनकी सफलता की जो यात्रा है उसे देखा इस फिल्म के जरिए। बहुत सारी बातें मैं भी नहीं जानता था। और देखिए, जब आप किसी को मिलते हैं तो आप आधे घंटे के लिए मिलते हैं, 2 महीने में, 3 महीने में एक बार, लेकिन उसकी जर्नी कैसी है, उसकी जिंदगी के संघर्ष कैसे हैं, वो जब आपको पता चलता है तो आपके मन में उनका सम्मान और ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है। तो डॉक्टर महिपाल, डॉक्टर अलका, मेरे मन में आपके लिए सम्मान तो था ही, लेकिन आज और भी ज्यादा बढ़ गया। उम्मीद करता हूं कि आपका ये ऑर्केस्ट्रा और ज्यादा ऐसे आगे चलता रहेगा और ज्यादा आप एक मधुर संगीत की तरह पूरे समाज में आप फैलते रहेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच एंड माय बेस्ट विशेस।
थैंक यू सो मच सर। आंखों का एक ऐसा अस्पताल जहां आप आंख बंद करके भी जा सकते हैं। व्हाट अ लवली इनसाइट सर, थैंक यू सो मच। कैन आई इनवाइट अपॉन मिस्टर सतीश मिश्रा फॉर हिज व्यूज?
Good evening, everyone. Dr. Mahipal, Dr. Alka ji, and everyone present here has seen this film. It's a wonderful film. इसको हमें लग रहा था कि खत्म कैसे हो गई इतनी जल्दी। फिल्म्स होती हैं, लोग सोचते हैं कि बहुत हो गया, अब इसको अब आगे ना पड़े, लेकिन इस तरह की जर्नी जो डॉक्टर साहब की दिखाई गई, उसको देखने पे लग रहा था कि इससे और आगे चले तो थोड़ा सा और भी इंस्पिरेशन मिले। I've almost more than 10 years और एक डिकेड से ज्यादा हो गया डॉक्टर महिपाल जी से हम मिले थे। हम अपनी आंख दिखाने गए थे, किसी ने कहा, हमने कहा कि कुछ लग रहा है। और हम उस समय पार्लियामेंट में, आई वाज द स्टैंडिंग कमेटी चेयरमैन ऑफ द मेडिकल एंड हेल्थ। हमने कहा जो बेस्ट डॉक्टर हो जरा बताएं। उनका कि नहीं, एम्स मत जाइए, फिर अगर आपको बेस्ट डॉक्टर देखना है तो हम आपको रेफर करते हैं, और डॉक्टर महिपाल का नाम दिया। तो फिर हम इनके पास गए, बट as an ordinary man, I went to him, I took appointment with him. और इन्होंने देखने के बाद कहा कि कल सुबह आ जाइए। हमने कल सुबह बोले हाँ कल सुबह आ जाइए। नेक्स्ट डे आई वेंट इन द मॉर्निंग, आई थॉट कि इन्होंने कुछ दवाइयाँ दे दी, आँख में डाल के लाइएगा। और सुबह आई नेवर न्यू दैट ही विल ऑपरेट मी ऑन द नेक्स्ट डे एंड इन 10 minutes ही सेड गो बैक। 10 मिनट के अंदर इन्होंने कैटरैक्ट हमारा करने के बाद उसका नतीजा ये हुआ कि हमने इनसे कहा कि आप दूसरी आँख भी देख लीजिए हमारी। इन्होंने दूसरी देखी, हमने कहा इसको भी कर दीजिए, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से इन्होंने और द मेथड और जिस तरह से इनसे बातचीत हुई उस दिन, वो दिन है कि आज का दिन है कि वी लिटरली आई ट्रीट हिम एज अ यंगर ब्रदर एंड अ फ्रेंड। और जिस तरह से इनका स्टाइल है, उसके नतीजा ये निकला कि हमारी 4 लड़कियां, चारों इनके यहाँ पेशेंट्स हो चुकी, चारों ने अपनी आंख इनके यहाँ, किसी ने चश्मा उतारने के लिए, किसी ने कुछ करने के लिए, एंड एवरीवन वेंट देयर एंड दे हैव they are all his patients, and ultimately difficult task था खाली हमारी वाइफ वाला। उनको जब कुछ लगा तो हमने कहा चलिए डॉक्टर महिपाल जी के पास चलते हैं। इनको दिखाया, देखा तो उन्होंने कहा सब ठीक है, कैटरैक्ट का ऑपरेशन करना पड़ेगा। बट द डिफिकल्ट आई टोल्ड हिम इन एडवांस, हमने कहा देखिए जरा से डिफिकल्ट केस हम लेके आ रहे हैं आपके पास। बोले कि क्या है डिफिकल्टी इसमें, क्या? हमने कहा देखिए ये कुंडली, ग्रहदशा, समय, ये सारी चीजें देखेंगे किस समय आप ऑपरेट करने जा रहे हैं, कब करने जा रहे हैं। तो उन्होंने कहा अच्छा बताइए। तो उन्होंने कहा कि हम तो सुबह 7 बजे का टाइम बिल्कुल ठीक है, उसके बियॉन्ड नहीं। आई 7 बजे कैसे करेंगे आप, कर पाएंगे? बोले अच्छा ठीक है आप 6:30 बजे पहुंच जाइएगा। एंड एट 7 o'clock he as requested by my wife he did the operation। सेकेंड वाले में फिर कोई टाइम वाइम का चक्कर नहीं रहा, इतना कॉन्फिडेंस हो गया उनके अंदर कि दूसरी आंख भी उन्होंने कहा कि 15 दिन के अंदर कर दीजिए। एंड आई सी द स्टाइल, इनकी असली चीज खूबी क्या है। और जैसा कि सबने कहा कि वो इफेक्ट आता है पार्टनर से, और पार्टनर का असर इतना ज्यादा होता है कि इनके अंदर जो सौम्यता है, इनके अंदर जो द वे ही टॉक्स, ही ट्रीट्स हिज पेशेंट्स। हम तो इनके कमरे में कई बार बैठे हैं, हमने इनको और पेशेंट्स को भी डील करते हुए देखा है कि कभी भी टेंस नहीं रहते, 30 ऑपरेशन करके आए, आराम से बैठे। और ये सारी क्वालिटीज किसके अंदर हो सकती हैं? एक जो बाद में हमने सोचा कि इतनी अच्छी अच्छी क्वालिटीज, ये वर्क की और रात के इतनी देर तक काम करना, पूरी कंट्री में आज मोर देन 80 सेंटर्स आर देयर व्हिच आर अंडर हिम। अभी हम ये कह रहे थे कि 100 कब होंगे, जिस दिन 100 होंगे उस दिन एक हम भी पार्टी थ्रो करेंगे एंड 100 को सेलिब्रेशन करेंगे, एंड दैट शुड बी सून इनफ। 80 we have crossed, we'll reach 100, that is for sure। लेकिन ये सारी क्वालिटीज आती किसके अंदर है? आती हैं ज्यादातर जो लोग एक अल्कोहलिक लोगों के अंदर आ जाती हैं, और बहुत ज्यादा जो अल्कोहलिक होते हैं वो और ज्यादा सौम्य हो जाते हैं। और डॉक्टर महिपाल जी के बारे में शायद सबको नहीं पता हो कितने अल्कोहलिक हैं। ये वर्क अल्कोहलिक हैं। लोग वो वाला अल्कोहल का मत समझिएगा, ये वर्क अल्कोहलिक इतने ज्यादा हैं कि इनको 24 घंटे अल्कोहल चाहिए, और अपने काम का अल्कोहल चाहिए, और वर्क अल्कोहल चाहिए। और उसी का इफेक्ट है कि इज सो पेशेंट एंड सो हर कोई से जो भी मिलता है वो इनका अपना हो के जाता है। उसको लगता है आज इतने लोग हैं यहाँ, सब सोच रहे हैं हम ही तो सबसे करीब थे इतने इनके, लेकिन आज इतने लोग दिख रहे हैं जो इनके इतने नजदीक हैं। तो वो सब इसीलिए हैं बिकॉज ऑफ हिज नेचर, हिज क्वालिटी, हिज पेशेंट। और जो इनका हम लोगों ने फिल्म देखी है, आई एम श्योर कि समय कम था, अदरवाइज ये और अच्छी बनती, और ज्यादा हम लोगों को और इससे इंस्पिरेशन मिलता। एंड इट्स रियली great achievement। I congratulate Dr. Mahipal ji and Alka ji again, and all the best।
Thank you so much for your warm words, sir। Can I invite upon Dr. Gitansha now on the dais? Dr. Gitansha, सब लोगों ने बहुत प्यारी प्यारी अच्छी बातें बोली है। I hope you spill some beans on the secrets that we don't know। Over to you।
Thank you। Today I stand in front of you filled with pride and gratitude as we celebrate the journey of a remarkable man, my father. Your life has been an inspiration. I've seen you start from very humble beginnings and work tirelessly to achieve every milestone. You've been an amazing son, a wonderful husband, father, clinician, but most importantly, you're an amazing human being। I'm very blessed to be your daughter, and I want to thank both of you for all that you've always done for me, and I love you।
Thank you so much। Can we now have Dr. Ritika on the dais?
Good evening, everyone. I think every young girl says my father's my hero, but I think I'm blessed to be a girl with a father who is really a rock star hero. Manu uncle said that he has fire in his entire body. Manu uncle, I think that's the beauty of him. He doesn't have fire in his body. He's able to light fires across people. So the team stays absolutely energized. My earliest memory of the fire being lit in me was in grade 2 when I got the award for being the first in the section and we were celebrating. But he read it and he's like, first in section. That means there's more to it. So then he was like, what is the next thing? So he was like first in all 4 sections. So he just had a tiny smile, and he smiles and he's like, there's more to it. And throughout school, I never dared to come anything less than first in all 4 sections because it was his smile that motivates all of us. He has a way to get you out of the comfort zone. I think when he went to AIMS and was celebrated, he then got on to FACO, got celebrated again, and then he realized he wants to get celebrated in a different field. He became an entrepreneur, and then I think he took on business and clinical beautifully, and I think that was such an inspiration. I really feel my life has been a journey inspired by him completely, totally. I'm falling short of words, but I just feel it's been a privilege, absolute privilege, to have seen his journey and to walk beside him in everything that he's done, along with my mother. So thank you very much for giving us the ringside view to your journey and for inspiring us forever. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And now, last but not the least, if I may invite Dr. Alka to the stage, please. Like I like to call her, the walking wall of Gibraltar behind Dr. Mahipal. Careful. Over to you.
First of all, my congratulations and thank you to Team Mankind for making this movie. In these 30 minutes, you made us relive almost 50 years of your life. And I think these are times when you go down the memory lane in yesteryears and you see where you started and where you are today. I think we've come a long, long way. कहते हैं अगर आपको तेज दौड़ना है तो आप अकेले भागिए, पर अगर आपको दूर तक जाना है तो आपको साथी चाहिए. हमें सिर्फ साथी नहीं, हमें सबका साथ मिला. I like to thank the family, the relatives, the friends, and even our patients who came into our lives as patients but stayed on to be a part of our lives. And last but not the least, our extended family, our Guru, our CFS Parivar. Whatever we are today is because of you all. So thank you for being a part of our journey. Thank you for making this journey so beautiful. Thank you for making us feel blessed. God bless.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your words. And now for the man of the evening, Dr. Mahipal Sachdev. If we can have him on the dais to have his views on his journey so far. Can we have the mic, please? Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. Indeed, humbled to have you all here. It's actually, when you relive your life, I think it leaves a lot of reflectiveness into your own mind. And having your life play out on a big canvas like this makes you maybe feel like a movie star. Well, I would say that God has been extremely kind of you, be CFS Flick, and to create something. And I would say thanks to Mankind for running this series of Docs Flicks, wherein they have actually put Amrish is here. I think there are others who have been featured in this. So bringing out what doctors are as to their history, as was being said, there are very few people who talk about the lives of doctors. And I think it will serve as an inspiration for the younger generation to take on this profession, which I would say is a noble profession which does service to individuals and brings, in our case, light to the darkness. And all that I will wish to say is my family has been a rock solid support. My father knotted the entire family together. My mother actually was an inspiration. My brother, I would say, goaded me to follow him as a brilliant academician. And my wife and my daughters. My wife actually has, as everybody has said, been a very solid support. She could have also done her post-graduation and everything, but I think she cared and loved and made the family, the children. They have actually sacrificed a lot of quality time and have never complained. And they have lived my dream along with me. They have lived that dream. So I would just wish to say thank you all for actually coming and blessing us. It has been a great journey, and I would say I look forward to the next part of the journey, because I would say picture abhi baki hai dost.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the closure of the grand premiere of White Coat Legend with Dr. Mahipal Sachdev. A huge round of applause once again. And a huge round of applause to each and everyone who graced this evening today. Thank you so much. Please enjoy your dinner in the evening. Thank you so much.